I have a very, very cozy, witchy book rec for you today. This is Uncharmed by Lucy Jane Wood, and going into it, I knew the main character, Annie, is this like perfectionist, people pleaser witch. She can't say no to anybody. Yep, already feeling very similar to Annie in that way. And she also bakes and has a cat. Yep, two more things just like me. So in Annie's coven, basically there's like this orphaned witch who needs help learning her magic. The leaders of the coven ask Annie to help, and Annie really does not want to do this because she has no idea what she's doing, but as a people pleaser, she agrees to it. And it's kind of a difficult journey for Annie because she is 30 some years old, and then there is this now 16-year-old witch that she is taking care of and trying to teach magic to, and things just are not going perfectly, which is hard for Annie to accept. But overall, it is a beautiful journey, kind of learning to just accept yourself and embrace imperfection throughout life because nothing is ever going to be perfect. Like I said, this is very, very cozy. One thing I loved about this book was the imagery. Like, it was just perfect. I literally felt like I was in this cozy little cottage, taking care of my cat, baking some goods. Very, very atmospheric in that way, and I just felt like I could see it play out perfectly in my head, which I am someone who does sometimes struggle with, being able to visualize a book and like scenes that are happening in it. So when a book can do imagery well, I really, really appreciate it. Another thing that I loved was the found family with Annie and Maeve, the teenage witch that she is helping out. There is also a little bit of romance in it, but I'm talking like seriously just a little hint of romance. But I did really appreciate the romance. I thought it was really sweet, and Annie was talking about like how she feels so comfortable around the love interest and she's never felt that comfortable around anyone before. And I was just like, Annie, stop it. You're literally me. Another time I really related to Annie is this scene is just like stuck in my head. But she was talking about how she is not one to work out, even though it's supposed to like make you happy because of the endorphins. She was like, I would rather eat a dessert to make me happy than like go on a jog. And I was like, me too, Annie, me too. But her cat was running out into the woods, and Annie was like, if there's one thing that's going to motivate me to run, it's chasing after my cat. And I was like, Annie is literally me, you guys. Like, I feel like the author just took my soul and put it into this book in Annie's character. And I will say, for being overall like pretty cozy, it did get kind of action packed and high stakes at the end, which I could appreciate. So, this is a witchy book that I would definitely recommend you picking up.